Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on January 14, 2023, and giving you our team picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and make sure to watch it till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Also check out our Patreon if you want to access our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link in description and comments section below. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. Dallas Stars vs Calgary Flames. The Calgary Flames, 2014 6-3, 17-26 PL, 19-23 over and under, clash with the Dallas Stars, 25-11 5-2, 26-17 PL, 16-23 over and under, in a conference showdown on Saturday night. The Flames posted a road win against the Blues on Thursday night. The Stars were dealt an overtime road loss by the Rangers in their previous action. Calgary went 2-1 against Dallas in the regular season and beat them in the opening round of the playoffs. The Calgary Flames are playing the fourth game of a 5-game road trek. They have only won 8 of their 22 road games on the season. Dallas is stellar at home where they are 12-4-3 on the year. They will be eager to hit the ice after they allowed the Rangers to force overtime, with 1 second remaining in the third period in Thursday's loss. Furthermore, the Stars remember last year's playoff. This is the first meeting between these rivals since last year's opening round, where the Flames eliminated Dallas in 7 games. I expect the Stars to have extra motivation to win this one. Our team pick is Stars money line. Dallas continues to excel, posting a 6-2-1 record in their last 9 games and have won 5 out of their last 6 home bouts. Carolina Hurricanes vs Pittsburgh Penguins. The Pittsburgh Penguins, 21-13-6, will be going for their third consecutive win when they face the Carolina Hurricanes, 26-9-7, on Saturday night. The Penguins are coming off a 5-4 win over Vancouver. The Hurricanes are coming off a 6-2 win over Columbus. I get the case to be made for either side in this game, but I like Carolina here. The Hurricanes have hit the skids in some of their recent games, but they're in the better position to get back on track here. The Penguins won their last 2 games, but they have struggled on the road, losing 4 of their last 5 road games. They struggled offensively during that stretch, scoring only 10 goals in their last 5 road games. Even though they play well on special teams, converting over 23% of their penalties. They won't be able to take advantage of their chances in this game because the Hurricanes are very good at killing penalties and they don't give up a lot of goals, especially at home where they have allowed only 10 goals in their last 4 games, so expect the Penguins to struggle offensively in this game. The Hurricanes struggled in recent games, but they have played well at home where they have won 8 of their last 10 games. They've been on a roll offensively, scoring 12 goals in their last 3 games, and the Penguins aren't playing well defensively, giving up 13 goals in their last 4 road games, so expect them to score a lot of goals in this game. Our team pick is Carolina Hurricanes money line. Philadelphia Flyers vs Washington Capitals. The Washington Capitals, 4th in Metropolitan Division, will host the second contest of a home-and-home series against the Flyers, 7th in Metropolitan, who notched a victory in the sets opener in Philadelphia on Wednesday. The 5-3 defeat in Philadelphia on Wednesday to start a home-and-home set against the Flyers ended the longest road streak in Washington's history, 7-0-0. Still, do expect the Capitals to bounce back in the second outing versus the team from the city of brotherly love. The Flyers, who have triumphed in 6 of their previous 7 overall contests, have been shocking when playing the second parts of their home-and-home sets, losing on the very last 6 occasions. Our team pick is Washington Capitals money line. Philly has also dropped 5 of its most recent 6 Saturday matchups, while the Caps have already managed to snatch 10 victories in their previous 14 head-to-head fixtures against the Flyers. Boston Bruins vs Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs face the Boston Bruins, with both teams looking to build off strong seasons. The Maple Leafs have a 26-10-7 record and are in second place in the Atlantic Division behind the Bruins, who have a 32-5-4 record and with 7 wins in their last 10 games. Both teams are looking to remain near the top of their division and the Eastern Conference, and the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. This is going to be a great game between two of the league's best teams. The Maple Leafs look to win on the road, but the Bruins look to step up and control this game on both ends of the ice. The Bruins, who average 3.76 goals per game, should constantly find the back of the net with David Pastrnak, Brad Marchand, and the rest of the forward unit, establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Bruins, who allow only 2.15 goals per game, should limit the Maple Leafs offense with Hampus Lindholm, Brandon Carlo, and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting passing lanes to force direct shots on the net, allowing goaltender Linus Ullmark to make plenty of big saves. Our team pick is Bruins money line. The Bruins should win the game with a strong performance on their home ice. Florida Panthers vs Vancouver Canucks. In 2022-23, it's hard to name two more disappointing teams than these, as Saturday night will see the Vancouver Canucks, 17-21-3, look to rebound as they head to Florida to take on the Florida Panthers, 19-24, who themselves haven't played to the level many expected them, as they were seen as a playoff threat in this division. The playoffs right now seem like a long shot for both, but with so much talent, there's a good chance that a big run could get them back there, but it has to start now, so while a Saturday night in January shouldn't be a make or break for either team, it certainly is right now, so this should be a fun one to watch. Given the Canucks' struggles overall, but especially on the road, this is a chance to Florida to take advantage and start building consistency, but in this head-to-head rivalry, the home team holds a 9-4 mark in their past 13 meetings. Our total pick is Florida minus 1.5 goals. In the past 4 overall meetings, the Panthers are undefeated, and in Florida, they hold a 5-1 record in their last 6 against Vancouver, and with the Canucks struggling on both ends, the Panthers should come out on top here, so take the obvious bet. Colorado Avalanche vs Ottawa Senators. The Ottawa Senators face the Colorado Avalanche, with both teams looking to turn around difficult seasons. The Senators have a 19-19-3 record, which is second worst in the Atlantic Division. The Avalanche have a 20-17-3 record and with back-to-back losses have fallen to the bottom of the Central Division. Both teams look to rebound in their divisions, and the upcoming game looks to be a good one as a result. The Avalanche have looked awful recently, but I see them stepping up and controlling this game from the first period. The Avalanche should find the back of the net at will against a Senators defense that has allowed 14 goals in the last 3 games, with Nathan MacKinnon, Mikko Rantanen, and the rest of the forward unit controlling the puck in the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Avalanche should also limit the Senators' offense with Calemaker Devon Toews and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Alexander Georgiev to make plenty of big saves. Our team pick is Avalanche money line. The Avalanche should win the game with a much-needed bounce-back performance on their home ice. Detroit Red Wings vs Columbus Blue Jackets. The Columbus Blue Jackets face the Detroit Red Wings, with both teams looking to improve from rough seasons. The Blue Jackets have a 12-27-2 record and with 3 losses in a row, sit in last place in the Metropolitan Division. The Red Wings have an 18-15-7 record, but with back-to-back wins, have leaped into the middle of the Atlantic Division. Both teams are looking to improve in the Eastern Conference, and the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. The Blue Jackets are looking to rebound from a rough season, but the Red Wings have looked great recently and look to dominate this game on both ends of the ice. The Red Wings, who average 3.10 goals per game, should pile on the goals against a Blue Jackets defense that allows 3.98 goals per game, with Dylan Larkin, Dominik Kubalik, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement, while Filip Hronek generates shots on the net from the blue line. The Red Wings should also limit a Blue Jackets offense that is scoring only 2.54 goals per game, with Filip Hronek, Olli Maatta, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Ville Husso to make plenty of big saves in the net. Our team pick Red Wings minus 1.5 goals. The Red Wings should win the game and cover the spread in a dominant win on their home ice. New York Islanders vs Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens face the New York Islanders, with both teams looking to improve on their rocky seasons. The Canadiens have a 17-22-3 record and with only 2 wins in their last 10 games, have fallen to last place in the Atlantic Division. The Islanders have a 22-18-3 record, but with 4 losses in a row, they have fallen to 6th place in the Metropolitan Division. Both teams are looking to improve in their divisions and the Eastern Conference, and the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. The Islanders are having a great season, but the Canadiens look to take advantage of an Islanders team that has 4 losses in a row and control this game on both ends of the ice. The Canadiens look to build off a 4-goal game and constantly find the back of the net with Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement. The Canadiens also look to limit the Islanders' offense with Jonathan Kovacevic, Jordan Harris, and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Jake Allen to make plenty of big saves. Our team pick is Canadiens money line. The Canadiens should win the game and pull off the upset, providing great odds in the process as road underdogs. Chicago Blackhawks vs Seattle Kraken. The Seattle Kraken will go on the road on Saturday night to the United Center to clash with the Chicago Blackhawks in a Western Conference game. The Kraken are 3rd in the Pacific Division, 25-12-4, 54 points, and are on a 7-game winning streak after a 3-0 road win on Thursday night against the Boston Bruins. The Blackhawks have been brutal as they are last in the Central Division, 11-25-4, 26 points, and are on a 3-game winning streak and are coming off of a 3-2 home win against the Colorado Avalanche on Thursday. This will be the second of 3 games against one another, as the Blackhawks are coming off a 5-4 home win back on October 23. These offenses in the last 4 games also show a big difference, as Seattle is scoring 4.8 goals per game, while Chicago is averaging 2.5 goals per game. Looking at the previous few games before this matchup, the defenses are showing a big difference, as the Kraken are allowing 1 goal in their previous 3 games, while the Blackhawks are giving up 2.8 goals in their last 5 games. Our team pick is Seattle Kraken minus 1.5 goals. All in all, go with the Seattle Kraken to cover the puck line on the road in this game. St. Louis Blues vs Tampa Bay Lightning. It's an interconference battle on the ice when a pair of teams do battle in search of 2 points in the Gateway City. The Tampa Bay Lightning are on the road as they make the trip to face the St. Louis Blues Saturday night. Tampa Bay comes in off a 5-4 home win over Vancouver in their previous game Thursday night. St. Louis ended up splitting a 2-game set at home with the Flames as they were dumped 4-1 Thursday night. In the last 10 meetings between the teams have split the contests, though the Lightning have a 5-3-2 edge when it comes to points earned. That includes a 5-2 home win in the first meeting this season on November 25, 2022. St. Louis was playing some decent hockey over the last couple of weeks, but the fact remains that they are still dealing with injury woes, with Ryan O'Reilly, Vladimir Tarasenko and Torrey Krug all on the shelf at the moment. The Blues are looking to find the firepower to work with, and that's not a good thing when you're facing a team like Tampa Bay that has a ton of firepower, not to mention a group that is battle-tested. After a slow start, the Lightning have found their groove and moved one of the playoff spots in the Atlantic Division. Our team pick is Tampa Bay Lightning minus 1.5 goals. With the Blues missing pieces and having issues keeping the puck out of their own net, this one goes to the visitors. Minnesota Wild vs Arizona Coyotes. The Minnesota Wild, 23-14-4, will be going for their second consecutive win when they play the Arizona Coyotes, 13-23-5, on Saturday night. The Wild are coming off a 3-1 win over the Islanders. The Coyotes are coming off a 5-3 loss to Ottawa. The Coyotes have lost 7 straight games and 12 straight road games. They aren't very good offensively, and they played worse during their streak, scoring only 8 goals in their last 5 games. They've also struggled on special teams during that stretch and haven't taken advantage of their power play opportunities. The Wild have done a good job killing penalties, and they've played very well defensively in recent home games, giving up 13 goals in their last 7 home games, so expect them to keep Arizona's offense in check. The Wild split their last 6 games, but they've played well at home, winning 7 of their last 10 home games. They are very good offensively, scoring 3 or more goals in 5 of their last 6 games. They've also played well on special teams, converting over 22% of their power play opportunities. Our team pick is Minnesota Wild .5 goals. The Coyotes aren't very good at killing penalties, and they aren't good defensively, giving up at least 4 goals in 6 of their last 7 games, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Wild in this game. Go with Minnesota to cover the puck line. Nashville Predators vs Buffalo Sabres. The Buffalo Sabres, 2018-2, 42 points, 5th Atlantic, are on the road to visit the Land of Opry on Sunday to play at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville against the Nashville Predators, 19-16-6, 44 points, 5th Central. Buffalo was defeated by the Winnipeg Jets 4-2 on Thursday night and has lost 3 straight and 4 of the last 6. Nashville lost its 2nd straight when falling to the Montreal Canadiens 4-3 on Thursday. Prior to losing 2 straight, Nashville had won 4 in a row. Ben Bishop is out for Buffalo. Mark Borowiecki and Michael McCarron are out for Nashville, while Kevin Lankinen is questionable. Buffalo's offense is generating plenty of goals at a rate of 3.83 goals per game, and although the Sabres are giving up far too many, 3.48 GPG, Buffalo faces a Nashville attack that is generating just 2.73 goals per game. Buffalo is 7-2 over its last 9 games against a team with a losing record, and the Sabres are 5-2 in the last 7 when playing on just 1 day's rest. Nashville has lost 8 of the last 10 against a team from the Atlantic Division, and when playing in a 3-4 situation, Nashville has lost 10 of the last 14. Our team pick is Buffalo Sabres money line. The visiting team in this matchup, in this case Buffalo, has won 14 of the last 20 meetings between the two. Vegas Golden Knights vs Edmonton Oilers. The 2022-23 NHL season goes on with an 8-game Sunday card and brings this Pacific Division clash from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Vegas enters as the favorite on the money line, -162, and is at +142 when giving up 1.5 goals. The total is set at 6.5 with the over at -122. This is the second meeting between these teams with the Oilers winning in overtime on November 19, 4-3. Edmonton was the underdog at -100. Vegas has traditionally been very good at home, but that has not been the case this season, as they are just 3 games over .500 while going 15-3-2 on the road. Edmonton has also been a better club on the road, going 12-7-1, and is 5-1-1 over their last 7 road contests. This is a team that is not afraid to go into an opposing club's building and come away with a victory. Vegas has received the better goaltending this season and would look to have the clear edge with Campbell between the pipes. However, after getting battered to start the season, Campbell has been spectacular over his last 5 appearances, allowing 8 total goals in that span, and has not allowed more than 2 goals in any of those contests. He will keep this game close. Our team pick is Edmonton Oilers at +1.5 goals. Edmonton will definitely cover the spread and could very easily win this contest. After all, Edmonton is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings.